Hello there everyone and welcome back to the playoffs of the YouTuber League. We are finally here with the Underworld, and in this case before we had a round of 16, due to the number of players that did drop out, we are doing a round of 8 this time around. And it is going to be brutal since I think I am the only oddball team here. We have Amazons, we have Skaven, we have Elves, we have Orcs, Dwarves. I am kind of the odd one out, at least in terms of what my team is, I would argue at the very least. And it is going to be interesting to see how far I progress, since all those other teams are kind of top caliber, they're high tier, at least in traditional tournament sense. I don't know about leagues if I'm completely honest, but we are looking pretty good for this match. We are looking pretty good for the playoffs, although I still would have liked one more level up on Pinky to maybe get him block or stand firm more realistically, and of course get my second blitzer, his level 4 in, for maybe 2 heads. I don't know what would be ideal at this point. I did give him dodge since he's kind of my only guard piece right now, and giving him that mobility would have been really nice, even though I was kind of thinking of making him my main ball carrier once I got dodge, but now that I have my agility 4 piece, that may not be needed, and we have a ridiculous goblin, which I will talk a little bit more about his future usefulness for this playoff. But our very first match is going to be against the High Elves, and we have yet to face off against Malt in this season, mainly because he was going to be in the second half of the original league, or the original league, I believe it was what is called, before we split off into 2 groups. And he is kind of, his team isn't as well developed as I figured it would be after 19 matches, at least judging by comparison of my High Elf team when I played as them, which did pretty close to an insane number of games, I want to believe. But they do have an accurate strong arm thrower, which is going to be a bit problematic because he can 2+ any pass practically. He only has a single tackle piece but no mighty blow, which is going to help tremendously for my longevity. But he does have 3 sidestepping pieces, which can be a bit annoying. I am going to have to take very serious, I'm going to have to be very seriously aware of where they are at all times, even if one of them is armor 7. It still might not be worth blitzing them, just because sidestep could put them in a much more terrible position for me. And then otherwise, for the sake of my tackle mighty blow claw piece, we do have 3 very vulnerable players that do not have block or dodge. And then this one catcher who just leveled up in their last match only has block to their name. We could get a nice numbers advantage here since they're only going to have 1 reserve player. It's just a question if I get those early knockouts and those early injuries. And then afterwards, it's going to really be a case-by-case situation on whether I can take out some of the more valuable pieces like these catchers here. But I am going to be going in with inducements. I am thinking of, right now, since I am the 3rd place seed, I am basically going to have the Nephal's Altar for this. And that's going to run me, essentially, just enough to get Glark to serve as kind of like a frontline strength 4 piece, I believe. Let's just have a quick look, since this is going to be important for what I'm going to be discussing next. I'm pretty certain I'm going to have the Nephal's Altar. Again, I am the higher seed, and Malt actually, surprisingly, just barely made it into playoffs due to winning against the Pro Elves, I think. So this is going to give me 160 cash. I'm going to have 150 also the reserve, and that will give me Glark, and I could buy a wizard or some other things if I really feel the need. But I talked about my goblin. He has been very useful in the early portions of this league, back when my 2 blitzers were only level 1, or level 2 rather, and they weren't able to do as much as I would like with them, whereas Morris Watermaze stole 3 MVPs really early on, and that allowed them to get the agility and the strength up immediately. And then somehow he got 10 SPP against the Skaven and got his horns immediately afterwards, but he hasn't really done a whole lot afterwards in terms of like getting experience, but he was important still. a convenient strength 4-piece whenever I need it due to the awkwardness of my blitzers having to carry was really nice. But I think his only purpose for this team is really as a cage breaker, and unless he can get wrestle and even more so tackle, that is not going to be a very effective role for him, or at least not a very reliable role, especially when we potentially go up against teams with a handful of guard. And his movement down definitely hinders that role quite significantly too. If this was Blood Bowl 3 or the 2020 rules, there would be an actual option to retire him, or at least have him sit out for the rest of the season, and that would promptly recover his movement 6, which actually would be a situation I want to do, but as it stands now, I'm pretty much going to retire him. I think he served his purpose. He's going to retire and live on as the most dangerous goblin in the world. Pay attention to future lore books in Blood Bowl. Maybe they'll make reference to a ridiculous goblin with ridiculous strength and a horn on his head. Who knows? But it is done. We cannot go back now. I don't think he's worth the value compared to other things in a do or die situation. And actually, let me go back to my team and see what I have in mind for my inducements. Since that easily opens up really nice opportunities for me now. I'm still thinking of getting Glark, and Skitter opens up a lot of touchdown possibilities for me. And I talked about before not getting Skitter previously, as that would rob me of SPP for the actual season, where there was no real risk of me not making it to the playoffs. But now, in a do or die situation, I think I want him in here, and I have enough petty cash. Well, yeah, I have enough going for me that I think I should buy me an extra goblin. If I win this match, I'm going to go back to 150 anyway, and I think it benefits me more than a Bloodweiser babe, in all honesty. Potentially. At least for a numbers advantage, that's something I'm really still thinking on. But the decision has been made. It was a nice run with my goblin. He's going to live on in history, which is something you don't really see with a Blood Bowl player. And hopefully, we can advance forward against potentially a very dangerous adversary. Once my record actually records, perfect. There. Now, how do we want to spend all these inducements?
Deep bench.
Lots of players. Lots of fodder players now. Attrition hopefully will not be a thing when I don't have to worry about Mighty Blow at least. Although they are still goblins, anything can happen. We'll just stick with that, I guess. And see if I regret this decision later or not. But congrats on making it to the playoffs there. It was a little bit tense, because you were almost...
Oh, it was very tense.
Yeah, because Blonde Cow was the sole gatekeeper to bounce you out.
Yeah.
And
I went from like 9th to 6th.
Yeah, he could not pull it off, yet he somehow managed to pull it off against Dwarves.
Yeah, I have to watch the match. It sounds crazy.
It sounds like he was holding back on purpose, because he respected a fellow elf player. I think, secretly, whether Blonde cares to admit it or not, he actually has a fondness for elves now. Despite the hate going around.
This constant hate.
Yeah, we converted one more to the cause. Today is a good day. Alright. Now I gotta figure out this mess, because of course buying extra players means it's always a mess. Because I don't know why the troll is in the corner. That doesn't seem like a good idea there.
Yeah.
And two of my valuable players on the front line. That don't sound good either. Although, damned if you do, damned if you don't, I guess, because I still got valuable players no matter what. that's
Yeah, that's the only
exposed.
problem is that you literally can't hide them because it's a problem with late game elf teams as well. Everyone's amazing. Like, well, I don't want any of these guys to be hit.
I know. Especially the ones I probably depend on, too. Which is a bit of a problem. And speaking of depending on them, let's at least retain the valuable ones. Now, anything else I want to do? I guess I can't really do much better. My choices are limited. Trying to remember. I'm just trying to remember what the dang hotkey is for me to mute the Discord and not deafen it. Since the one thing to keep in mind with this matchup is Malt likes to do his, like, commentary to himself. So it's going to be pretty quiet as a result of that for commentary between the two of us. So I need to remember that button and actually remember it properly. I don't... None of these are working. Okay, I have a better idea. I just said to push to talk. That seems like a good compromise. Alright there. Good luck to you. Malt, let's see how this goes. And rerolls for me's.
That's not exactly what I wanted to do with that ball. I guess that's the thing that's going to happen.
Yeah, very interesting. Very, very interesting way to start this off. Good old block saves the day there. Who's gonna be the lucky one to punch a goblin this day?
Yeah, I think we can technically do this. We may as well.
Ooh, all the 3-eye blocks. More block goodness. He's still alive, the abomination. Ooh.
Yeah, we can't do that when the ball's exposed, so it's the way it is. You can go here.
I will take the burnt reroll though. Yeesh, that's the catcher who's blitzing. Last I checked, the blitzers are supposed to do the blitzing, you liar.
Lies in deceit. Come on, kill him. That's not a kill.
Well, you need Mighty Blow for that, I hate to break it to you.
Oh, that's so disappointing.
And if that doesn't work, just get Pile On. Huh. I apologize, I don't know why my microphone muted again. Maybe I hit the wrong button. So it may have been a bit quiet there for a bit. Aha, success. Yes, scurry into your little hovel. Now, how shall we start off with the Elf Massacre of the playoffs? Okay, the troll behaves, which is unusual behavior for him. But we will take it. Good, no block for you. And he lives, alas. Where to put my valuable players? Time for the goblins to see if they are worth their metal or not. So far, so good. Yay, go forth my goblin army. Do us proud. Let's just stomp them. Ah, nothing. Kind of the norm. That doesn't surprise me one bit. Well, that foul didn't surprise me. It doesn't tend to work very often. I was expecting more of an ejection right there. And I gotta remember, dang it, I have push to talk on. It's muscle memory that's kind of ruined that. Because all that previous commentary about the goblin was meant for malt. What do we get? There. Keep knocking down the gobos, so it's working out. Sort of. Yes, come closer to my gobbo. He wants to be well acquainted with you. Very nice. Down goes the troll. only for him to get back up again. Yes, flee, scurry. Run to your hovel. This might be a bit of a bold play, but I like the possibility it could present, but I think I may want to have him more over to the left is the problem, so Glark may be more responsible for that. Although with Blodge it's not as favorable. Because I want the troll to tie up more players, without a doubt. And I do... Where is my wrestle piece? Okay. He can cover for me. Just gotta be mindful of players. If we can knock him down, that's one blotch piece out. Down goes one blotch piece. He still lives, though. I'm gonna need a refund, I think. The gate. Now let's see what tricks you have up your sleeve now. So far, sadly, no armor breaks with my claw piece, although not really getting much blocks elsewhere, which kinda can make that tricky. But I have a valuable guard player to punch now. And that burnt up 4 players, which isn't terrible. Pinky, no!
Get out of here.
Silly troll. Tie-up players can still be useful here. Although we gotta somehow put pressure on them, which there is an option for. There is now, at least. Yay! For once a goblin lives! It's a miracle! So here comes the Blitz with the tackle piece. That's fine. Nice pow for your trouble.
Yeah, let's hope it works.
He's still breathing. Yay, more living players. Oh, don't mind me, just preparing for a passing play. Nothing to see here. So that allows for the blitz. Let's see if we get something good. I have 4 rerolls, but I'm going to need them for the follow-up. Sadly. What to do, what to do. Because I need you down here without a doubt. It's going to be a little tricky to do. And I got a vision how is this going to look like, even. Dodge works there, but now the tricky part. Well, it's not so tricky, I guess, if I can at least make one dodge first. Now, moment of truth.
Come on, tackle.
Now, where do I put you? Dang it, I didn't think this through all the way. I had a plan and then I forgot it the last moment. What do we get? Down he goes. Still breathing. Your bash game strategy is not working the best unless you're punching trolls. Haha, I live. I'll come back to claw you later. Nice, double pow. He'll be back. Oh, I thought you forgot about him at first.
No, we're just trying to do like the safe things first.
Oh, is that all? Is it really safe to get closer to me?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You got the pass. Congrats.
Thank you.
Still breathing. It's almost disappointing, really. There's some double pows for me too.
Well, I'm 8. Do your job.
Of course, leave it to a goblin to do. Leave it to a goblin to do what a claw piece couldn't. And now we have a valuable catcher we can blitz. Sadly, dodge wouldn't have helped you here anyway. There, that looks more like bashy play. I almost forgot what bash play was at first. Now time to give your catcher a nice big goblin hug. The one time. No, I'm getting surrounded again. Take the both down, take the both down. Damn it. Fine, be that way. There's some sneaky shenaniganry going on here, and I don't like it. Burn that reroll.
Yeah, we have to, because of the edge 4 piece there.
Now, are you going to do the pass?
No.
Boring.
No,
Hey,
absolutely not.
You had a perfect opportunity to pass it to Dope there. There was nothing I clearly could have done.
No. You ran away. You're very good at running away.
Nice. Well, first let's do the fun thing. And I punch your elf. Or actually, do I actually... I know it's the fun thing, but... Let's see what else we could do, dang it. I'm a tease. Okay, fun thing it is, I guess. There, that's more like it, although they're KOs, so they can come back to harass me later. And we knock you down on your ass. What can Skitter do? There's lots of things Skitter could do. Yeah, we'll just push you up there. Not like your tackle zone needs a difference. And this is what we have rerolls for. We'll see if it pays off. I'm back!
Harassment never ends.
Yeah, I heard you have a tasty ball. I want to see it. See, my skill up also looks like a ball, so it was meant to be, right? Now, let's see if my foul record continues.
Ooh, he's... Oh, another KO. A lot of KOs. Should have at least one injury by now. Get a sent off? No, no sent off. Oh, beautiful. Paid off that that goblin ref. Good there.
Yep, although
After his own.
Yeah, it remains to be seen though if the knockouts versus injuries will bite me in the ass, because if they come back, that will definitely make a difference.
Absolutely, yeah. I think they coming back will kind of make or break the game, probably.
Now, what do we get here? Nice pow. Now's your moment to shine with your one reroll. Do the elves proud. Give in to the dark side with your dark elf tendencies. Congrats on the level.
There we go, level up.
You know, just passing to the lineman would have done the same thing.
Sorry, what do you mean?
Pass to the lineman there who's in scoring range.
Oh no, that would have been a 2+ still. Wouldn't that have been 3+? Because it's max distance. I'm pretty sure it's a 3+. All right. In the meantime, move.
Still should have gone for it.
It may be actually better than doing this extra G5s and stuff, but we'll see.
Touchdown is yours for the taking. Will you take it? Getting scared, are we?
Just
That's not
working
elf.
through the numbers. I think
Hmm.
I have to score.
Translation, you're scared.
We'll see. If I 1 plus, then terrible. All right, there we go.
Congrats. Pinky is back. What about the elves, though? Just one, but you have another chance for the second half at least. I'm really tempted to bash. It is very damn tempting, I won't lie. And I seriously want to do it. At least I have my wrestle tackle piece for the actual blitz, which can help in this regard. I did realize I forgot about my kick piece being put in the wrong spot too, but... And we have Skitter as a little bit of a backup plan. If only a little bit. Now, I'm missing one player, it feels like. Is that what I want? Probably not, honestly. Actually, just a regular Galbo would be good. I'm not liking the prospect of Pinky getting stupid here, though. Alright, let's see what you can pull off. Now, where is it? Okay, there you are. This doesn't really help me, does it? To have him step forward like this. I'm so damn tempted, because it seems like the right choice to win the attrition game. And again, I do have my redundancy a little bit to help. If I can tie those three up, that helps a ton with Pinky. Alright, we're starting off strong with the POWs.
Ooh.
Starting off strong with another POW. There's the injury on the wrong player. And we have 3 turns left. I'll hold off on the fouls for a little while. Didn't need to put him there, honestly, but... we got things to do. Places to be. Actually, I don't want you there. You're more valuable. Although I don't really get a 2-die block the best. Bit of a problem there. Now, where to put the rest of them? Because I do have the pickup, I have movement, I have a skitter, who could benefit nicely. Just awkward placement a little bit, but not terrible yet. I just might have to do my passing play next turn. Here's what it's looking likely. Now, moment of truth. No, not that.
Oh, that would be certainly a moment of truth.
Eh, good enough, I guess. Only a
That was
push,
not the lead that
alas.
we were hoping for.
He's still alive, alas. Run, run away. To wrap you in my arms or not? That is the question. He does get away though.
Ooh, good man.
Can you do it again? Or are you willing to free the troll?
Yeah, we freed the troll.
Aw, you're a generous one.
Alas, did not happen.
Do I wait for a 3-die block? This is a really important play to make. And I can't get up there as I want. 4, 5, 6, 7. What do I need for a 3-die? 5, 6, 7. I need 3. And it is still possible for Pinky type 2 players this way. This could be risky. Good enough. Doesn't give me my assist though. Bit of a problem with that. There's Pinky being stupid. That sadly is going to take up a lot of my momentum. I should have just done the blitz when, shouldn't I? Because 3-die block is probably not worth it anymore. Unless I could send enough people over. Five, 6, and then one more. Which sadly I put the guard piece in the wrong spot. And Pinky is currently stupid, which is another factor here. That should still be a 2+ pass when I pass it to Skitter. Just probably a lot more riskier than need it. Three-eye pays off there. More knockouts. Yeah, that still would be a 2+ dodge or 2+ pass. And have my reroll even if it is a loner. Oh no, it's 3+. It's the awkward angle that's doing it. There goes the reroll. What do we get? And we're not done yet, folks. We are not done yet. How do we make this even more awkward, though? We kind of already are, to an extent. Now, where do I put this one little goblin? Do I do ridiculous stuff or no? It's not a guaranteed touchdown yet. I would have liked to have... I probably should have gone a little closer forward. But even then, that would have been a riskier pass, wouldn't it? Failed to go for it. Yeah, I would have had to do 2 6s, and then it would be a 3. Hard to say if that was the right choice to try and get a little more bold with Skitter. No, not as Gobbo. He was valuable too. It is 2 go force, but I have the reroll, but it's slightly riskier. Is the caveat, so I gotta do a little math in my head. Although, still 2 go force for you too. Yeah, sadly, Pinky not cooperating there did hurt things a bit. And I probably should have had the goblin up here too. I was thinking of just dashing right through their line and having a goblin in an awkward spot here. But the tackle piece made that a little... it didn't seem like it was worth it. And I'm also contemplating whether to... Let's see. Okay, you have to do go for it, so moving you is bad. Could be risky.
There's just so many avenues I have to cover because there's a goddamn gutter runner.
And sadly, he doesn't have that one reroll still. So an extra goblin probably would have been worth it. Up here just to make it awkward. So far, so good. So going along the edge probably seems the best route for me. I just need to block you out of the way, then blitz you. Aw, poor agility 3 guard piece.
Alright, he did that.
He's still an elf at heart.
Alright, good luck, man.
It's going to be fun. First up, punching. Because everyone loves to see that. More knockouts! Yeah, if a good majority of them recover, that's definitely going to hurt me.
Yeah.
I don't need wrestle, because just pushing you aside makes the difference. And I have a reroll, even though the loner makes it a lot more riskier. And I moved the wrong piece, didn't I? Oh, no, it still works. Thank you, movement 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now, let's see what happens here. We got all but a clear window. And of course, the sad thing is he's a friggin' loner.
Now the GFIs. Yeah, that's what I was saying to myself. It's not the ideal guy to have it on, but it's still decent. Still 50-50 in the lineup.
Oh well, let's make it suspenseful.
Yeah. Okay. Very nice, man. Well done.
Very nice. We got ourselves a game. Although, depends on if your recoveries get back, that is.
Yeah, if we don't have recoveries back, we don't have a game anymore. It'll be a one-sided match, but we'll see what happens.
Just one, I'm afraid.
I said to the guys, I was like, if I get full back, we're in it. If I get none back, I'm in big trouble.
Yeah, because you only got 7 players, you can't even screen properly against this team, unless I get really bad luck. Now, the name of the game is to try and control and stall, which should be simple, but again, the temptation to bash is weighing down on me. Pinky, just tie up these 3 and just sit there would be the smart thing. That would honestly be the smart thing. But we have Glark to kind of negate any assists, which is still useful. I'm just wondering where to put Pinky to make sure he ties up 3 players if I do bash with Glark. This is very good odds for me, but we cannot get complacent. Pinky can screw me over, which is why I'm just not even going to chance bashing. Yeah, you're a guard piece. They have 2 guard pieces, actually. The guard pieces can screw me over. I'm just afraid I don't really have faith in Pinky, if I'm honest. Alright, good luck to you, Malt.
Thanks, man.
Yes, kick it nice and close. If you... That doesn't even look like a kick.
No, the kick was supposed to be front right from my
I saw... Yeah,
perspective.
I
And it
I
just went,
saw that.
whoa!
Yeah, I was more referring to the fact your elf threw it instead of kicked it.
Yeah. It's not... That'd be below him.
So you're a guard piece. Let's be mindful of that. Now one more assist. And where's the ball? Okay, over on the right, so... I could have a goblin over here for these 3 die. Then we pick up the ball now. Well, I do have a blitz. Who do I blitz? Bro, really, as whoever I can knock down is the easy answer. It's really that simple. Down you go. That was... Finally get to use rerolls properly, I guess. Now I just gotta strengthen my formation a bit. And the tackle piece is in the middle. And both the guard pieces, in theory, should be tied up. Actually... Yeah, this could backfire terribly if Pinky fails the really stupid. Because there's a nice window for him here. This is part of the reason why I didn't want to do this, or bashing. Now, Pinky gets all sorts of friendly elves to hug. Oh, well, there's one less. Okay, now I'm in an amazing position with 3 elves down and only 3 left standing. It's just a question of controlling this now. A touchdown early very likely means we're going to overtime. Just due to the lack of injuries, not so much the fact that the KOs could recover. Since at the very least, statistically 3 of them will get up. We just gotta take our time and be very mindful of what risky plays he could do. I'm fine with Pinky not doing anything for the rest of this game. It's just Galark is kind of tied in with him. And speaking of risky plays, there's a 1 die. It's kind of funny. With how it's playing out, I'm going to get literally no SPP, I think, if I rely on the star player, because Galark got the 1 injury. That's going to be kind of funny. Despite how bloody it's been. Or at least how armor breaky it's been for me. Hello, Black Templar. Welcome to the stream. Enjoy what you have to look forward to. And now he's probably going to a chance to dodge in play or dodge through play. Thankfully you have tackle. Well, he doesn't have the movement or the players, really. In all honesty, this is... Okay, there it is. Here comes the bold plays. And then I can just cage, isolate, and murder. Because I have the wrestle piece for that. Just gotta be patient. If I can deal with him, that'd be great. And I have ways to actually do that. take out another valuable player, hopefully. I'm not even going to chance I want him down. And then we prepare for a foul if he goes next to the gobbo. Ooh. Well, a foul's not even needed on him then. Well, that's a lot more breathing room for me now. And Pinky doesn't do a goddamn thing. I just gotta be mindful of denying an easy way to push Pinky back due to lack of stand firm. I would love to advance forward, I won't lie. I just need to bide my time. I just don't have the best cage or best screen, but you're stunned, you're safe. Outside Pinky, this is relatively safe. And I would love to tie you up, but that's a one die block that sends players over. I just gotta be very mindful how this could explode in my face. Because there is a window he could blitz me. Yep, I guess I'm committing to that, even though the double click decides that was probably what I should have done. I have one turn breathing room. Let's see, how many players have high movement here? That's another factor. Just one blitzer. The highest movement piece is currently stunned. Everyone else is movement 6. So I have a lot. This helps with my remaining half, or at least helps with my momentum forward. He can't do any ridiculous repositioning. I just gotta burn as much time as I can still, because a tie can happen. And if he does enough risky plays, then eventually that will pay off for him. So we gotta make sure that is at least the least risk possible. Yeah, going after goblins, might as well thin the numbers. We got a POW going for you. Do we get an armor break? No. And that ties up the guard piece. So now that you move up, I could switch positions over here because again, they don't have movement 8 to easily have this guy just get back to the other side of the field. Orcs versus rats has started. Okay, I'm eager to see how that plays out. No, trolls say you stay here. Friend, come back. Friend, stay here. Wow, he succeeded too, but failed to dodge. Ooh, damn, that agility's 3. And I was complimenting him earlier how he still had his inner elf in him. More friends to play with. Let's create an opening and see what we can work with. I don't think I'm really doing much else. I need him down. I want him down. That could have backfired. And he's a valuable guard piece, so fouling is important. Just gotta keep in mind I am getting a bit separated. I just don't like him, specifically. So where can I put the ball carrier? That is well protected. Okay. Right here should be decent. Then we prepare for any repositioning play that might need to be done with Skitter and all that. And I don't have any gobbles left for fouling, I'm just realizing. I would have liked to foul there, but... Oh no, never mind, I do have one. He was just tying up the blitzer. And he is sidestep, let's keep that in mind. Maybe I should have just stayed where I was. Maybe I should have just dodged out there. Going against the sidestepper is not really worth it. Well, I'm staying here regardless. Now get rid of the guard piece. Jeez. My fouls are turning around somehow. For some reason. Alright, 3 elves down. 2 are relatively out of position. Again, it's just a matter of control. Double go for it, gonna chance it on the goblin. And then he's gonna mark everything else, I think. Nice, got the POW. Big thing to keep in mind is all these players are still a 2+ pass. Well, now it's not so much, but I can blitz you in an absolute worst case. Friends, stay here. Tentacles, you're useless.
My guys are so strong. What the hell? That's crazy.
Well, he does have a strong arm, for crying out loud. It goes with the skill, I guess. Maybe there's a hit-in bonus with your thrower. So I believe he's not as scary as he looks because I can still do a 2+ pass onto my agility 4 piece. So long as I knock out this one. And it helps knock out players too. With that said though, what players do I try and knock out? Because, oh, well, that was stupid. That was unneeded. I completely forgot about handoff. That's silly me, I forgot handoff was a thing. I was thinking just push him aside and I still get a 2+ pass with that thrower. Oh no, no, that's not true. I'm thinking else, dang it. So that was a bit of a misplay. Yeah, that misplay can cost me a bit. Because snake eyes can still happen. And I need to move these players to actually be able to take advantage of these things. Let's not get too complacent. This can be utter disaster in a moment. Nope, that's not what I want. Let's just hand off. There, I was worried over nothing, I guess, but better safe than sorry. And Pinky's not really tying anything useful. I like him to just fill that gap, really. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think I'm happy with this positioning some. But yeah, we'll keep Pinky here, a goblin, as a little bit of support. I feel like I messed up my positioning a tiny bit here. And I can't remember, was that goblin stunned? I don't think he was, and I forgot about him. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can't reach me, not without going through the tackle piece at least. And even then, that's not even in blitz range without going through the troll. Get back here, you little git. And he is a sidestep piece, but I have a wrestle tackle piece that could strike him. I just gotta deal with the guard one here. And I do have tackle. That will burn the reroll. And he is still dodge. Aww. And Deb will go for it. Can we see a burnt reroll here?
Yeah, that's
a red dice. Yeah, it's a red dice. Deb will go for it. And respectful chance he's still standing for maybe a stab. Yay, he lives! Now, this would make my life easy if I can stab him. Although, how do I get a proper cage? Because stab there is the easy answer. It's very unlikely, but if it knocks him down, that helps. And it's a very safe play, so I can do it at the very beginning. I'm just likely going to lose my rat. It's only caveat. Burn that reroll. Aww. Playing long term, I can respect that. Was worth a shot. Now I have a cage opportunity at least. Just question, who do we blitz or knock around? Since without a doubt it makes my life easier if I push him away. And I could get a 3-eye block to help with that. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. I don't think I'm going to move Pinky, but we need a buffer. Let's see. 5, 6. I just need one more for a 3-eye block. And I do have a reroll, but... I'm thinking of tying up his sidestep potential. But it's better odds to just... And a little bit... Yeah, it's a little better just to go for 3-eye and use the reroll on that. Maybe? Maybe. We got the POW. And might blow for kicks. Now tie him up. I hope this is not too frustrating experience for Malt, because now it feels like it might be out of his control. And I can dodge with the Goblin. Although, I could punch with Pinky. Pinky's not really neat anymore, since I did manage to knock him down. And that frees up the Goblin. Alright, so Gutter Runner's safe. Almost all my team is next to the touchdown line. It's tempting to kill the thrower, I won't lie, but I'm more interested in killing this lineman. I have a foul in mind for him next turn, if I'm so lucky. And I forgot about him again. He's just sunbathing at this point. He could have been really useful with the 2 heads as well. Just getting through those awkward tackle zones and makes things complicated for Malt. Shame I didn't consider doing that before for my first touchdown, but yeah. That is the main benefit of 2 heads, and if I'm not using them, then... Alright, sorry about that. Now... I don't really have much of a choice but to stall out, really. Because 2-turn touchdowns is very realistic. Even a 1-turn touchdown, if he gets his catcher up, is very possible, too. I don't really have a choice in the matter. Although... No, friend, stay here. Yay, friend. I'm really tempted to try and get SPP for his thrower here. I won't lie. Although, if a failed handoff... It's a question if a failed handoff screws me or not. In theory, it shouldn't. But... And I have the Agility 4 pieces as a backup plan, but I do have reroll. And I still have 3 turns. I just gotta make sure it's not possible for him to pick it up. which can be awkward because, again, this one blodge piece. And it's not really possible to do that now at the moment. Nice, you got him down. Well,
Alright, that's the best I can do. You just, yeah.
Well, that's nice of you. You came here to celebrate the occasion. I can respect that. It remains to be seen what occasion it is, though. So let's see, 5, 6, one more for the 3 die. I just gotta be mindful of my positioning. Three dice are paying off here. And another one bites the dust in the knockout stand. Or the knockout booth. Okay, took the apothecary. So we have a turn breathing room. We're gonna stun him because he's awkward. And I will not forget about you anymore, dang it. And we got easy 2-die block here. A goblin for fouling. Life is still good. For the moment. And we just foul this bastard. Since I have the means to. Be gone! Well, I'm gone too, but he at least took my advice.
It's a good trade.
Very good. Didn't get my handoff opportunity, and with 2 turns left, I don't think I want to chance it. And I have to make sure he is in the most terrible spot. If I fail to stun him, well, I would have to hug the edge of the map. Well, really, that's not true, but I think my handoff strategy is out the window, sadly. It's too close. If I handed off this turn, I at least had 2 turns for my agility 4 piece to pick it back up, if I were to fail to hand off. And it's too risky to fail the foul, or do the foul first, and then do the handoff. Since if that fails and I get ejected, then I can't move, and that's an easy blitz opportunity for him. Come on, we believe in you, agility 3 piece. Aww. It definitely is going to be very interesting to see how this plays out in Blood Bowl 3 with the new stall rule. Because I think that's the only reason I can all but guarantee a victory here, of how quickly it can touch down.
Yeah, I mean, this is all about forcing you to score, so I have a chance. Otherwise...
Yeah, so again, I'm curious how that's going to change the gameplay for Blood Bowl 3 and the stall rules, like I said.
Yeah.
Exciting times ahead, I look forward to it. The ballsy play and no dodge and no reroll. I can respect the ambition. But I'm gonna escort you through.
Sounds reasonable.
Aw, never mind. Oh, I don't even know why I did that. I wanted free stab. I was just so excited I could use Skitter's ability for a change, damn it. I really want to do the handoff. That's greed, sadly, but I can stall one more turn relatively safely. And there's almost quite literally nothing he can do because every single piece can just block every possible space. And then he forces me to touch down. If he does do a blitz. Oh no, it's not possible if you blitz him. Oh no, he would go here or here. If he blitz here, okay. There is a possibility he could chain surf me. I'm not doing it. It was tempting, but I'm not going to do it. Down goes in our elf. What do we get? Might as well. Well, he took down the mighty Pinky. Congrats to the elf. So he is going to try without a doubt to do the one dodge, I think. Just crowd surf out. And I do have a tackle piece there which helps a little. Again, this elf is in a terrible spot. If he was anywhere else, that would be good. But all he needs is 1/6 and, well, it's not quite a it's not really a 3-die block or 3-die red block because he's not strength 4. But the guard piece will help a lot. Guard piece will help a lot even if he somehow were to negate these assists. Which he can easily, well, he can do relatively easily. Sort of. This is the play that scares me most. Just dodge in there, get a 6. Then red dice for a push. The moment of truth. Can he pull it off?
It's just in 6s. Alright, let's see if it works. Nope.
Yep, you have the reroll, so still another chance.
Nope. GG, man, well played.
Very good game there, unless you get an extra turn. And again,
yeah, I mean it's pretty outside, but it's possible, and I'll certainly set up for it.
Let's see what happens. Three of them got up there. I don't know if it means much at this point or not.
No, I mean there's not enough for a one-turner, so it's purely down to if we get the extra turn on the kick result.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we commit fully to this. Just gotta be mindful of certain players. I do not want to take chances a little bit. It's just a matter of negating proper assists, because is there... how many guard pieces? Just the one, it looks like. So we'll have the guard piece somewhat negate by my guard. Although, I keep in mind, think I'm forgetting that they can choose to deploy how they wish. Let's not get careless. It's going to be possibly pretty violent, but probably it's the best chance of avoiding things going wrong. Black Templars calling for a riot. We will see what happens. Yeah, and it looks like just not committing to any chain surf play. My position, of course, is pretty bad for if he does get the extra turn, so I will be relying on Skitter a bit. And do they have any catchers? They honestly had neither of their catchers got up, so Spinetail, if he can get free, can actually blitz and run them down, unless they do double go for it. Well, they have the blitzer here. He can outrun me a tiny bit. But otherwise, I free up Spinetail in the absolute worst possible situation, and he can just blitz the target. And failing that, I just have Skitter.
Alright. Let's see if we get the old...
Moment of truth.
Nope.
No,
GG,
just
man. Well played.
good game. Oh, you do get a touchback, though.
Alright, who needs to level up?
Well, your thrower already got a level up, alas.
Yeah, no one else. Oh, well, let's do some throw plays.
And hopefully, if we get another ridiculous draft like we did for this season, you'll be back to your Dark Elves in no time, I'm sure.
Yeah, man, that'd be good. I still want to have a bit of more of a play of a bash team to practice my bash. I mean,
you don't consider Kenry's bash more control then?
Well, it was more of I just had such a bad run of luck with them that it was like it wasn't a fair test, and so I didn't really get to like learn. So I'm happy to do them again, but I just need some better luck because I just had terrible starting luck, which can behind.
Well, Romkey rejected my offer, so you're free to use my Scaly Ogres if you need to.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think there's any point, really.
The perfect team to get introduced to Bashy. 4, 5, strength 5 pieces, 4 of which without Bonehead or Loner. There you go. SPP without even passing.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I think that's a GG right there, man. Well played.
Very well played. Sorry for what I'm sure that was a very frustrating experience with how little players you had for a second half.
All good. I'm glad that I was not completely stalled out and like unable to get in and touch people. The fact that I was able to keep harassing, I felt I was doing a good job on, so that's good. Ooh,
and I hope to see you for next season in that case, depending what happens.
Yeah, man, good luck. I mean, you're the only representative from the top 3 left, so you gotta represent and show these scumbags trying to get into your league. And
I know the nerve of them. And was it King got Undead, you got Elves? I'm playing basically the leftovers. Goblins or Underworld were my goddamn choices.
Yeah.
They better. If they lose to me, then they really need to change up their strategy. But yeah, have yourself a good night there, Malt. Thank you again for the match.
Yeah, man. Cheers. Have a good night. Well, have a good day. Morning.
That's the plan. Okay. Maybe I'm pretty certain I did some misplays, but thankfully they were minor enough they weren't an issue, and dang it. This is unfortunate for developing my team some. Because yeah, now Stonecutter's within striking. Well, he did touchdown to be fair. So that's actually puts him in potential range to get a level up for the next match. If I'm so lucky. And this is exciting times. The Underworld have made it to the top 4. Amongst other teams like Orcs, Undead, Skaven, Elves, and more Elves. All the teams you would expect to be in playoffs. Not the Underworld, at least from what I understand. It could be just the length of the league is helping me in that regard, but still. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I will see you next time.